Hi everybody, I hope you're all well. It is Tuesday, the 6th of December. Why I had to look at my phone then to remember what day of the week it was. That tells you where my space is right now. I'm having a full-on day of work, so I'm actually glad that I'm filming this on my lunch break because it's forced me to go on a lunch break. I started work at 7:30 this morning and it's 1:15 and I haven't had a break yet, so I needed it and I am starving. So yeah, enough about my crazy day. It's time to open book number 3, and just so you know, I mentioned the previous one that book 4 might be a bit of delay reveal because of I have to go to the office. I've got a full-on day in that, and I realised the other day, just at the weekend, it popped into my head. I could actually film it on the 7th on Wednesday and just upload for a scheduled release on Thursday. So you might see that, which is what I've decided to do. So yeah, so you'll see for the next one that I've got it as a scheduled release for Thursday. So then that way, while I'm at work, it will release and you guys can see it and I don't have to worry about it. So yay. So I'm going to be doing that, but after that, it should just be as usual. But anyway, let's find out what book number 3 is. So in case you haven't watched any of my previous ones, I've been opening the Bookishly Advent Calendar Adult Edition for 2022, and I have linked Bookishly's website below. Check it out. They're a really great company who make book-related merchandise, and all of their stuff is just great. I love it. But yeah, I don't know what the Advent number 3 is, so let's find out. Oh, it's got some autumn leaves on the back. Let's see what it is. My sister is going to be so excited. It's Anne of Green Gables by L.N. Montgomery. Oh my god, look at that! Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, that is so nice. Oh my god. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Right. About Anne of Green Gables. I have never read Anne of Green Gables. It is right. We have to go way back now. Right. So, I'm sure you are all aware that back in what it'd be 80s, there was the Anne of Green Gables drama series from obviously America, well, Canada, should I say, not America, because it was a Canadian production company. So sorry about that. Just saying American then. And about adapting Anne of Green Gables. I love that series, and I've also, which I've got on DVD, and I've also got all of the Road to Avonleas because they started showing that here, and I absolutely loved Road to Avonlea, so I've got all of those as well. But you know, I've done the cardinal sin of being a fan of Anne of Green Gables and never actually read the book. Well, books, because it's a series of books, but I've now got a copy. Let's just check if there's anything in this I cover, because the Gatsby one had a Spotify link, and it looks like there isn't for this one. And again, sadly, they haven't. Oh, actually, I was about to say they haven't quoted the author, but it says Anne of Green Gables. But if we look at the Wordsworth cover, because it's a dust cover that we get, the Bookishly exclusive, it's Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea. So I don't know if that means then I've got. I have a feeling there might be 3 Anne of Green Gables books or more than that. Please let me know if you're aware. Actually, I'm gonna look it up on my phone right now. So yeah, so I don't know if actually that means I've got all of it or if I've only got some of it. I don't know. So let's do some Googling. But yeah, I love the drama of Anne of Green Gables from the 80s. It's brilliant. And then of course, Netflix did Anne with an E. If you haven't watched that, watch it. Whether you know the story of Anne of Green Gables or not, it is absolutely brilliant. I'm so sad that it got cancelled, because it really needs like another series or like a movie just to finish it all up. That would be amazing, but at least where it ended, it wasn't like on a massive cliffhanger, so the ending works, but at the same time it would be lovely just to round it off. Let's just see. Anne of Green Gables novel. Here we go. How many books are there? Okay. I'm thinking about there's a prequel called Before Green Gables, so that's probably the one I'm thinking of. So this is possibly all of it then. Oh my god, yay! Oh, my sister will be so excited. So yeah, so it was written, it's set in Prince Edward Island and was written by, as I said, M.L. Montgomery. As I've never read this book before, I don't know what the writing style is like, but Anne of Green Gables follows a girl called Anne Shirley who arrives at Prince Edward Island. She's an orphan, and she basically arrives not knowing what to expect, and the couple, but the people, the brother and sister who have taken her in, basically were expecting a boy and got a girl, and it's all about her life on Prince Edward Island and her friends and the things that she gets up to, and tells the story of her life. And it's just absolutely beautiful. And Anne Shirley she epitomizes love for literature. She's just a character who just, her eyes are just wide open constantly. She's constantly in awe of the world. And she says things like, I'm so lucky to live in a world where there's Octobers, because she loves the colours, and she's got this fiery red hair, and of course the autumn leaves turn orange and red and such, to kind of like her hair. And oh god, it's just a wonderful adventure of her life, and all the characters are just so wonderful and warm and true to life. And yeah, they have arguments and all that lot, but they're just so wonderful characters to be around. It very much reminds me, kind of in a way, that Dickens writes in regards to characters who you can so easily connect to and just completely understand and are so true to life. So like the Cratchits in A Christmas Carol, just the warmth of the family, the love that they have for each other, you just feel it from the pages. And very much that's what the characters are like from Anne of Green Gables. But I am saying this, I will repeat, as somebody who hasn't read the book. So I'm just like, oh my god, this has got to be one of the first reads of 2023. It has to be, because at the minute I'm still working through the 5 books I'd already picked, and I had 4 left in my jar. So maybe this could be the 5th one of the to make up the final 5. Oh my god, I am just so excited. I am so excited. And she goes through a lot. She has to deal with ups and downs. She has to deal with learning what is right and wrong. She has to deal with silly childish mistakes, like there's a bit where she accidentally gets her best friend drunk, and where she accidentally dyes her hair green because a boy in a class makes fun of her red hair and calls her Carrot Top. Just it's things like that are just so beautiful. And it might sound a bit weird me saying a girl dyeing her hair green is beautiful, but it's the journey. It's the journey that she takes to learn to know who she really is. And as an orphan, she feels often very lost, and she wonders, well, what do I have this temper or whatever, the way that I reacted because of my mother or because of my father? Do I look like anyone? Could there be relatives out there that I don't know of? And her relationship with the brother and sister who adopt her, it's very interesting because they have never been parents before, and they don't know how to deal with this like wild child. And she's not wild in the sense of like rebelling and fighting and all that lot. I mean that she sees the world in a very different way to them. They're very much the practical thing, you've got to do X, Y, Z, and she's very much, she wants to live in the fantasy of literature and sees everything as a thing of beauty. And it's the finding the compromise between the two and learning from each other. And it's such a beautiful story. And now I had, when I opened Little Women, I've watched like every version of Little Women that I own, and listened to the audio dramas that I own. I'm like, oh god, now I'm going to spend this evening watching Anne of Green Gables, or Anne with an E, on Netflix. It is just so wonderful, and it kind of feels like, for me, because of the drama from the 80s, and obviously Road to Avonlea, which was the 90s and such, that it feels like it's almost like a time capsule of a bit my childhood, and going into adulthood. And you know, those collections of characters are very kind of precious to me, and it's just wonderful to be able to get lost in their world for a while. And every single drama that I've seen, you know, whether I said it's the 80s ones, and into the 90s, because they did later films for when she grew up, the Road to Avonlea, which has the same kind of characters but at a different time with some extra new ones, on Prince Edward Island, and then the Anne with the E series on Netflix. All of them treat the source material with such respect. And again, I know I'm saying that as somebody who hasn't read the book. I'm not talking about necessarily plot specific, because I don't know, but I mean characters. The fact that every single version has the same characters, and all of them are treated the exact same way, with the exact same level of respect. And you know, it's not a case of, oh, we want to do a modern version, so we're going to make this character completely outlandish compared to who they really are. The fact that all of them have stayed true to the characters, I think that shows you the strength of the characters, and the respect that they show to the original source material. Oh my god, again, I'm going to send this picture to my sister and our friend Sarah. Hey Sarah, hey Laura, you're watching this, and they are going to absolutely love this. I really wish Bookishly would actually, you know, source who does the artwork for them, because that is just stunning. Oh, I love it. I didn't actually look, actually I can look in here, can't I, when this was published. Okay, so it was just talking about this. So it was Anne of Green Gables with Anne of Avonlea, so the two combined, was first published for Children's Classics in 2008, and this edition is 2018. So it doesn't actually tell me the specifics of when the book originally came out. So let's see if the back does. No, it doesn't, which is annoying. But yeah. Oh my god, I just realised I've been referring to the brother and sister and not told you their names. I am so sorry. It's Matthew and Marilla Gilbert are their names. And yeah, their relationship is just so beautiful. Right, it was published on June 13th, 1908. And yeah, and it was followed by Anne of Avonlea, which was published in 1909. Oh no, it isn't, because there's Anne on the Island, that was published in 1915. Anne of Windy Willows, or Anne of Windy Poplars, published in 1936. Then, oh, we've got Anne of the Island again. Okay, for some reason it's going round in a circle of 1915. So it's around. So it looks like there's like. Oh no! Wait, hang on. I was listening to predecessors. So. I was getting muddled up. So after Anne of Windy Poplars, or Anne of Windy Willows, there's Anne's House of Dreams, which was published in 1917. And then there's Anne of Ingleside, which was published in 1939. And then Rainbow Valley. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. And then Lily of Ingleside in 1920. So, okay, this is annoying because Wikipedia, as I'm clicking on preceded by and such, and that, but it's going around in a loop. So it looks like there are several books, and I've actually only got the first two. So I wonder if it's a case of that I've got the two that relate to Anne's childhood specifically, and then the later books go into as she grows up. So, okay. So at least now I know. So I think definitely I'm going to put this in as the last of the 5, you know, from my priority reads for the rest of the year, and yeah, and see how I go with it. But yeah, that's it. There we go, guys. So number 3 was Anne of Green Gables. That is just one final look. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh God, I'm gonna really love reading this. I can just tell. And it's kind of an autumn winter, just lovely story, lovely story. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and sorry for Wikipedia being annoying and sending me around in loops and such. But yeah, so I'm going to film my next one tomorrow, and I will have it scheduled for release on the Thursday while I'm at work. And yeah, and then we'll carry on as normal. All right, guys, bye.